Very good morning, everybody. First of all, thank you all very much for being here and making it to this wonderful event and supporting the cause. It means a lot to us as oncologists, as doctors, that we have your support in spreading the word and raising our voices and taking action. So every year, 4th February is dedicated for cancer awareness. It's called the World Cancer Day. And the theme, the pledge for this year is to unite our voices and take action. Your part in this battle could be anything from promising to eat healthy, stop smoking and help others do the same, exercising daily, educating others, that your friends and family about cancer, etc. These small efforts can help overcome barriers of cancer prevention, screening, early detection and treatment. So it means a lot, like I said, it means a lot to all of us to hear, for us to have you here and helping us raise our voices. To start the event, first I would like to invite Dr. Vijayanand Reddy. He's the director of Apollo Cancer Institute, and at least in the doctors community, he's a man who needs no introduction. He's one of the best oncologists in the country, and we are honored to have him as our leader. A big round of applause for him. And the best part of it is he's my father also, so he's my hero. So I request him to say a few words.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have to learn to rise early in the morning from you guys. Thank you so much for being here. At the outset, I would like to welcome this pretty young girl, a very popular actress, very talented actress, who stormed the film industry with 2 awards in first of her 2 films. Wonderful. No, she's just not beautiful by looks, but she's beautiful by heart too. I was so surprised, pleasantly surprised to know that she has adopted 2 disabled children at her age group. God bless you so much. She is also a doctor, so in our doctor fraternity. Thank you very much for sparing time. She has a shooting at Film City, and in spite of that, she is here. Thank you very much. Now, briefly, wherever I go, people identify me as a doctor and a cancer doctor. They just ask me, sir, is cancer curable? Is cancer curable? So this is only question because people take cancer as a death sentence. It is so unfortunate. They hear only the stories, the bad stories, that the people have diagnosed of cancer and they lost their lives. Don't blame cancer. We are blaming cancer because most of the patients who come and who lead to death is only in advanced stages. We need to be blamed for it. We need to do certain things to prevent cancer, to detect cancer, and cancer is highly curable. Even today, 70% of the patients who come to my office are across the globe, they're all cured. And unfortunately, it's a stigma. Any patient who's diagnosed of cancer does not want to be identified as cancer patient. So those good stories, you hardly hear. You only listen to bad stories. Unfortunately, even in the film industry, when some character need to be involved in death, they would diagnose him with a cancer. That's so unfortunate.
He looked at me like you're doing this something I'm not a director.
So, all in all, we all should work towards prevention and early detection. So prevention, one of the best way to prevent is the way you have shown it in the morning. A good exercise of 30 to 40 minutes per day. Say no to tobacco. Eat vegetarian diet and less of non-vegetarian. Don't become fat. So less calorie diet and low fat diet. That prevents almost 70% of the cancers as we see today. If you know that and if you promote that, practice and preach, we can certainly prevent cancers. What we are seeing out of 100, 70% of them. Not only cancer, that we can also prevent major diseases like heart attack, paralytic stroke, brain strokes. So this is in brief. I don't want to take too much of your time, and leave it to Karan.
Thank you for the wonderful message. So next we have Dr. Prashant, who is one of our senior consultants in Apollo Cancer Institute. He will share a few words with you about cancer and its prevention.
Good morning and everyone to all. Thanks for coming and getting together to spread the awareness regarding this disease. Presently, every year we lose 10 million human lives across the globe. Interesting to know is that out of those 10 million lives, 40% are preventable. And whenever we say preventable, that means we are missing at the initial step. So this year, the Cancer Day is being celebrated as Close the Care Gap. In simple word, it means irrespective of the gender, race, socioeconomic status, rural or urban, every human being should get an access to a cancer care. In brief, I always explain to the people who come across to me regarding the cancer some knowledge or some guidance. I say ABCD. If you follow the ABCD, you can avoid many of the alphabets like M for money, P for pain, M for medicine, T for treatment, and directly you can reach to the Z. And it means a better commitment and discipline can take your life to the zenith of your health. And last, I will say, just to keep in your mind, and not only in your mind, just bring it into your life also. Prevention don't need any inventions. It just needs your intentions, and we are together for that. Thanks, sir.
Very nicely put, sir. Thank you so much for that message. So next, I mean, Dr. Jan really already said a few words, but I would like to give a proper introduction to our chief guest here, Ms. Sriveera. So we usually talk about beauty when it comes to actresses, then it goes to brain, and now we are very lucky to have somebody who have all three: beauty, brain, and heart. Right? So as you can see, she's very beautiful, talented. She's also a doctor, and like sir mentioned, she has a very, very big heart. So thank you so much for being here. I would request Mr. Ravindra Nandamuni to please come on stage. If you can just present a memento to him. So I would like to personally thank Mr. Ravinder also. So I actually contacted him through Instagram. I saw this Hyderabad Cyclist group on Instagram and messaged him and called him. And it took him only a split second to say yes. He was like, oh, very, very excited. I'll be very happy to be here. I recently, they do the Hyderabad Cyclist group, they do these events and rides for different causes. The last time that I joined them also just to see how their enthusiasm is was for the 26th January Republic Day. And the response was overwhelming, the kind of attitude and the enthusiasm that they have. Thank you all again for coming. I request Mr. Narendra to say a few words.
Thanks a lot. Firstly, actually I should thank Dr. Karan because of him, actually we are able to do this particular ride today. Thanks a lot, Dr. Karan, and thanks a lot, Dr. Vijayananda Reddy Garu, because this is a wonderful opportunity for a cyclist to be part of, because we are part of as such many events to promote cycling for a better health. So thanks a lot, Ms. Leela, for coming here for such a wonderful occasion on the World Cancer Day. So we are very thankful to Apollo Hospital for you and everyone over here, because we do a lot of promotion with regards to cycling. And when we say promotion of cycling, what we do, I just wanted to put it forward. So something related to the regular rides, half an hour or 1 hour of rides. apart from this, we also do something called as Cycle to Work. This is a wonderful, initiative of Cycle to Work. I know people, sometimes they say that, it's very difficult to do Cycle to Work. We need to go, we need to take shower, we need to do all this stuff and all. But believe me guys, this is a wonderful, initiative, Cycle to Work. If you are just, 5 kilometers, we are not asking you to do, hundreds of kilometers of Cycle to Work, maybe 5 or 10 kilometers. Please try and, inculcate this habit and spread this message. So we do not only Cycle to Work, as Dr. Karan, you also asked me to mention about the Kashmir to Kanyakumari. We have consecutively for 2 years, in 2021 and 22, we have successfully completed Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Well, first in 2021, we have done with, we have taken 13 riders, and in 2022, we have taken 12 riders. And the beauty of this is, first 2021, we had 2 female riders, both are mothers. Sorry, 2021, one is mother and one is working lady. And this year, we had 2 who are 40 plus, who has successfully completed Kashmir to Kanyakumari. It was a massive. So this is how actually we promote cycling across India. When we say how do you promote cycling, this is how we promote cycling. Because I don't want to talk much about cancer, otherwise मेरे को doctors पीछे मारेंगे. So this is some. So as we all know that cycling is something good to heart. So 50, if I'm not wrong, 50% of the heart disease will be vanished if you ride cycle. So once again, round of applause to everyone who were part of this wonderful, and this is, thanks a lot for this wonderful memento. In fact, this is for you all. This is for you all. Thank you, thanks a lot.
Like sir said, so I also like to practice what I preach. I like to keep myself as fit as possible. Now, thanks to this event, sir, if you would have me, I would like to join your Hyderabad cycling.
Wonderful.
Found another avenue to be healthy and fit. Thank you so much for coming.
One thing I forgot. We have a gentleman who is 73 to 74 years old. Not old, in fact, young. So can I have Pandeyji on stage? He says that, he told me that his both knees are replaced, and both the knees are replaced from Apollo itself. And he has been doing hundreds of kilometers. Round of applause to him, guys. Hundreds of kilometers he's been doing, and he is coming all the way from 30 kilometers till here. He rode all the festival of elevations today. Imagine, guys, all the elevation he rode. So he wanted to talk about how he was diagnosed here and then how he is able to get back to his normal life. Pandeyji.
Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Telangana! Jai Telangana!
Sir, आपके बारे में
I am S.S. Pandey. I am very much thankful to the Apollo hospitals, Dr. Karthik, Dr. Vijayanand Reddy Garu, and Srili. So, first of all, I thank all these people for giving opportunity to so that I can present myself in front of you. I owe much to the hospital, Apollo hospitals, and I express my gratitude and thanks to the doctor. They have this Apollo hospital, right side my knee has been replaced by Dr. Karthik Tingle. And my wife, last 2 years, before 2 years, she was here in this cancer hospital, Dr. Rekha Bansal. She treated us like a family, and she was like my doctor, and she gave service to my wife, but unfortunately, as the God is there, God's will. However, as the life partner is not there, but my body is my partner, so I'm maintaining my body. Thanks a lot to Apollo who have expressed my needs and give me second life. Thank you, Apollo.
I would request Ms. Sri-Leela to please address the gathering.
Good morning. I think a very, very good morning to all of you. We're very pumped already, but as everyone already spoke very beautifully. So we're all here today because it's Feb 4th. So we have to spread awareness about cancer. Everybody knows it exists, but not people don't understand how serious it is. So I'm here today not to sit and explain microscopically what happens, but to just tell you the importance of how early detection is equal to cure. That people, we go through WhatsApps every second, we watch 1,000 reels, million statuses, but how many actually are important or how many are actually productive for us? And what I feel today, I'm expecting all of y'all to do this, to put up one story, one post, one whatever, in wherever your forum is, whether it's social media, whether it's WhatsApp, anything, about cancer. Because a lot of people only get to know its importance when it's very, very late. So I myself, I had a grandmother, so we have like 9 grandmothers. So 2 of them were diagnosed and also cured. So as Dr. very rightly said, that early detection is equal to cure. So don't make it go too late. People don't listen to their body these days because they're too busy with the outside world. So I feel I urge you all small things, tests, time to time getting yourself testing for women, mammography above the age of 40, for breast cancer, and HPV vaccinations for cervical and oropharynx and cervical cancer. So all of these, just staying away from these high risk factors. As they said, smoking. I don't know how many of y'all will actually stop smoking today. How many of y'all smoke? Put your hand up. No, all liars. All of them are like, no, the person next to me will see. But it's these small